Welcome to Awesome Video Game Memories, where we talk about awesome memories about video games. I'm Ryan, and the game we're going to talk about today is Super Empire Strikes Back. So Super Empire Strikes Back was actually the first Star Wars game I've ever played, even before I saw the movie. So when I first played it, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. Because I just rented it because the cover looked cool, and I was like, I hadn't seen the movie, but I'm just gonna rent this game anyways. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So after I saw the movie, I pretty much declared it as my personal favorite Star Wars movie, like a lot of people. But sadly, this is my least favorite of the Star Wars trilogy video games, because this is the one I feel that really deviates a lot from the movie. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, it does follow the plot of the movie, okay, but they just add so much padding to this game. I mean, there's like a billion Hoth levels. Like, it feels like the first third of the movie, I mean, like the first third of the movie is, you know, Hoth, but like there's like fucking 10 Hoth levels in this game. Like, and also what really does annoy me, like Luke is wearing his X-Wing outfit the entire game. Like in the second half of the movie, when he goes to Dagobah, he completely changes his outfit, but the entire game he's just in his X-Wing outfit. Well, yeah, of course they had like a deadline to get this game done for 1993, but still they could have, you know, made a different sprite for Luke. And what I mean about how they deviate a lot from the movie in this game, you know, in those like 10 million Hoth levels, like, remember that Wampa that took Luke captive? Now look how big he is in the game. Holy shit, man. But if there's one thing I do have to praise about this game, is the Snowspeeders versus the AT-AT battle on Hoth, where you had to defend the rebel base so the transports could escape. Well, not only do they play the correct music for this stage, like they actually made harpooning the AT-AT legs really fun and actually pretty easy. Yeah, and they actually add an extra 2D level where you're in the Snowspeeder, but you're actually shooting. Because in the movie, like, you know, Luke and Dak get shot out of the Snowspeeder and just like that. But in the game, Luke is like, I'm not going down that easily. And there's a whole level just dedicated to Luke inside the AT-AT, where in the movie, he just puts the thermal detonator at the bottom. But in the game, he actually goes inside and kills the stormtroopers there, which is actually pretty cool. And what I truly felt was a missed opportunity in this game was, like, remember the part in the movie where Han Solo, Leia, C-3PO, and Chewbacca are in the Millennium Falcon and they're inside the asteroid, but they're actually inside that creature? Like, we do get an asteroid belt level with the really cool music, but the problem is we don't get a level where you're escaping from that monster in the asteroid. That would have been a really cool level to see, like, you know, the monster's guts in like mode 7. And it would have been really cool to see the Millennium Falcon hiding behind the Star Destroyer in a cutscene. And also where they really deviate is when you get to Dagobah, like before you meet Yoda, you have to fight that gigantic ass swamp monster. Oh yeah, there is like also a zillion Dagobah levels. Like, it would have been really cool, like, if you got to fight Darth Vader on Dagobah, well, more of the pseudo Darth Vader, and then you beat him and then a cutscene it shows like Luke's face in Vader's helmet. Like, that was a missed opportunity in my opinion. And if you thought the original Super Star Wars was hard, this game is very hard. But what is cool is, you know, Luke does get force powers in this game. Like, he gets to fly, he gets to throw his lightsaber. And actually what's kind of funny is, like, in the movie, Han Solo just goes in the carbon freezing chamber just like that. But in the game, he fucking fights his way out. He's like, no way, Vader, I'm gonna fight my way through this carbonite shit. And man, the carbon freezing chamber is really big in this game. And yeah, the final encounter with Vader, like, getting to him is already hard enough, but actually beating him is another challenge within itself. And another huge gripe I have with this game, like in Super Star Wars, they keep playing the same A New Hope music over and over again. Well, in this game, they play the same Empire Strikes Back music over and over again. I mean, I love the Imperial March, but I can only just hear it so many times. I mean, there's so many themes that they could have put in this game. Like, I'm so disappointed they didn't put that super awesome emotional theme, like at the end where Luke and Leia are at the frigate and they're looking at the stars. Like, they didn't play a 16-bit rendition of that. I wanted to hear that. They kept playing the same music over and over again, which is disappointing. So yeah, the Super Empire Strikes Back. Well, Empire Strikes Back is my favorite movie in the series. It's my least favorite game on the Super Nintendo. And I do think it still holds up as a solid action game, but as an adaptation of the movie, it definitely falls flat, and the force was definitely not with this one. So unfortunately, you can't get any of this game on the Nintendo Virtual Consoles, but you can get this game on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, so that wraps up this episode of Awesome Video Game Memories about Super Empire Strikes Back, and if you have any memories about this game, make sure to leave those in the comments below because I'd love to hear them. And you can follow me on social media at @RyanMolina on Twitter, and also you can follow our main BattleGeek Plus account at BattleGeek Plus. And if you want to see me and the BattleGeek Plus crew play some games, you can follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/BattleGeekPlus or here on YouTube Gaming. So I hope you enjoyed that episode, and may the Force be with you, because the Force was not with this game.
Hey, you guys should totally go support us over at patreon.com/BattleGeekPlus.